We are back for day 2 of our Town Hall 12. Overnight, our storage is finished up and also our laboratory finished upgrading as well. So today, our plan is to continue following our priority upgrade guide and start working on some more elixir upgrades. Now remember guys, this Town Hall is going to be a part of a 4-in-1 Let's Play. Our Town Hall 13 is done in just a couple of days. That will be our next priority guide. And then we have our Town Hall 14 going up a few days after that, and our Town Hall 15 a day after that. And you can see we're loaded up on loot on this one because it had the gold pass. Now, we probably are going to buy the gold pass on the 14 and 15 for sure. I'm kind of on the fence about the 13. I'm kind of leaning towards yes. But let me know, guys, should we buy the gold pass on all 3 of those or just the top 2? On the 12, we're going to be free to play, so to speak. For this Let's Play, we're not going to spend any money on the Town Hall 12. But let's hop in here. Let's see what we got going on the Town Hall 12. And then let's talk about some farming methods as a brand new Town Hall 12 or really any Town Hall level. You see, I got baby dragons there. I'll talk about why I have baby dragons trained up in just a moment. But what we did yesterday is we got those storages up, we got the barracks up to unlock the Yetis, we got the clan castle up. If you were here, you know that. If you're not here, make sure you subscribe and have those notifications on. That way you don't miss any videos and anything that's going on with these Let's Play series. But now our laboratory is done, so we can upgrade troops in the lab. We could upgrade our dark barracks and unlock the headhunter. It's a nice troop, don't get me wrong. And we could upgrade the dark spell factory and unlock the overgrowth spell, which would be really nice as well. But for me, beneficially right now, we'll talk about the lab in a second. I think the army camps are going to be the move. We have 4 army camps that need to go up that are 5.7 million elixir each. If we can get all of these upgrading here today, that's going to add 20 camp space, which is going to help us pretty much over the whole life of this Town Hall 12. And since we waited and let our lab get finished, we need to go ahead and get something upgrading in here. And we talked about the lab priority guide a little bit here yesterday, and it really just kind of depends on what you're going to use. I was talking about the Yeti Super Wiz Bat strategy, so we definitely would like to get the Yetis upgrading for sure. We're a little bit short on those, but we should be able to get that amount of loot really easily. Let me see if we have any hidden around the base. It is a little bit midweek, so we might be able to spend some metals. Yeah, we could actually spend some metals here and get some elixir just like that. Yeah, we'll use that elixir. So we can actually go ahead and get our Yetis upgrading for 7 million. Book of Everything, we don't want to use that Book of Everything on there, but we do have a couple of lab potions here, so we'll go ahead and use 4 lab potions, 5 lab potions. I mean, we can basically get these Yetis all but done here, guys. That is going to be nice. They'll have, what, a day left, so that'll actually work out really, really well for us. But now we need to farm up some elixir for sure. But what are we going to do with this gold? Honestly, I think with the gold, we throw it into a big defense. Eagle Artillery looks good. Eagle Artillery will go ahead and use up all of our gold. That way we're not overflowing. So let's go ahead and let's do that with that. And we're not going to get too much more value than a 9-day upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use our Book of Everything here to finish off that Eagle Artillery. There's not going to be much more value than that on the base. Now, we do have some Dark Elixir, and I was kind of on the fence. Do we want to upgrade the King? Do we want to not upgrade the King? But I think that way we're not overflowing on the Dark Elixir. I think we need to upgrade the King here today. I'm just seeing which is less. But I think I might want to use the Goblin Builder on the King. I don't know. We'll wait and see a little bit on that, but we need to go farm. Now, why do I have baby dragons trained? That's a good question, right? Now, we are quite full on Dark Elixir, and I would really love to get all of these camps upgrading here today, but we might have to go ahead and upgrade our Barbarian King as well, just to use some Dark Elixir. We will use a little bit of Dark Elixir for our farming today. Let's talk about it. Why am I using these baby dragons? Well, simply, it was to save Dark Elixir. Now, troops don't cost anything. Remember, the troops are all free to train, but if we want to use Sneaky Goblins, we have to use that Dark Elixir to get the Sneaky Goblins boosted. It's 25,000. I do happen to have a potion now, but if I wanted to use the Sneaky Goblins and the Wall Breakers, it would have been 50,000 because we would have had to boost both of them. For me, it was easier just to get some baby dragons trained up and use that. So that's why we have baby dragons trained, and I'm going to show you guys how I use the baby dragons because they can be really effective because we do have a star bonus. And remember, we need to stay on top of our star bonus and get those. But for now, we're going to use our Dark Elixir on the Sneaky Goblins, on the Super Wall Breakers, and then we'll consider using the king at the end here. We'll see. We might use the goblin builder, I'm not sure, or we could use the goblin research and upgrade our bat spell. I wonder how much that'll be. 240. Yeah, it's not too bad. That could be a way to use up some dark elixir, but for now, I'm kind of content just kind of chilling. I'd really like to get all these army camps up. I feel like I was yapping a little bit there too much at the beginning of the video. My apologies, guys. Sometimes I get going and I just need to shut up. I'll try to cut that down a little bit. But we did find some loot. It took me forever to find this, man. I don't know if it's because we're a brand new town hall or what, but it took quite a while to find this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zap this out. That way we can just go ahead and kind of work through here. I like the zaps a lot with the baby dragons. A lot with the baby dragons. It's just going to help take out, it doesn't even have to be air defenses. It's just going to help take out some defenses that are in your way. Maybe help take out heroes that are in your way. It's just going to help clear the path so that these babies can kind of work. Now, I'm not saying we aren't going to zap air defenses, because it makes a lot of sense to zap out these air defenses that our babies can kind of work in here. And babies, you essentially just use them how you would with sneaky goblins, except for they're a little bit stronger. Now, they do take up a little bit more housing space. That's okay. The offset is worth it. What we'll do here, I think, is we can actually just send in quite a few babies. I think a lot of people kind of just write off babies, like a herd of babies. A herd of babies can shred, man. And if you want, you can take out a couple of the lightnings or take out the earthquakes and bring an additional rage. A herd of babies under rage can do some serious work. And honestly, I probably should add in a rage. So this is one easy way to farm that you're going to be able to get stars along with get all the loot on the base if you really want. Let's go ahead and let's work in here towards this last one. I think I'm going to go ahead and use these quakes up, and then we're kind of going to move more into using those rages like I talked about. If I have one rage with the baby dragons, that'd be nice. I probably should have my warden on there. Usually my warden's going with the king, to be honest. But let's go ahead and let's let our king kind of soak up through here. Let's pop his ability. He'll shred right on through there. Look at that, guys. We're pretty much going to get all the loot. If we really wanted, we could probably go in for the clan castle where the rest of that loot is. I'm not overly concerned about the dark elixir just because we don't have a huge use for it right now. We're going to find dark elixir, guys. We're going to find it. Actually, they're going for it. I mean, if we really wanted, I think we could 3-star this base. Actually, let's go for it. Let's go for a 3-star just to prove a point here. I know it's a farm base. I know it's not the strongest base. But a 3-star is pretty cool, especially when we need those star bonuses. So I think that's why we're going to go for the 3-star here. We need the star bonuses. We might as well finish this one off. It's just using some babies. I'm so used to using sneakies that baby dragons just aren't in my mind. But baby dragons are a really solid option, especially if you're not trying to lose a lot of trophies. I know that's one concern a lot of people have with using the sneaky goblins, is losing trophies, going down on trophies. This is a way that we can farm, be very effective at farming, and still go up in trophies. And honestly, I know we just boosted the sneakies. I might stick with the babies for a little bit just so we can get out of gold and kind of push up towards masters. Now, this isn't to say that you can't gain trophies while farming with sneaky goblins. Usually when I'm farming with sneaky goblins, I'm kind of in the mindset of let me go quick, let me get as much loot as fast as possible. But if you want to take your time on a base, go through the outside of the base and get all of the resource buildings, start working your way to the inside and get all the inside resource buildings. You can make a dive at the town hall, where you could even bring a battle blimp to take down the town hall. So if you really want to push with sneakies, it's not that hard, to be honest with you. I think just with baby dragons it's a little bit easier, but I just wanted to show off. I don't want people like, oh, I never lose trophies with sneakies. Yeah, I know. I know that's possible. I'm just saying with the baby dragons, it's just a little bit easier. So like, for instance, we could just send our battle blimp in here. Or if we really wanted, I mean, we could just get really cute and fancy and just throw in a jump really right over here. And then we could just jump these sneakies into the town hall compartment and they would get in through there with a haste. And so like if we haste them right in through here, they'll go through there, and then we use, you know, invis in there and take that down. So we can gain trophies, but the big thing is you're not going to gain as many trophies. It's not as easy to 3-star with the sneakies, and if you have heroes down, it's not as easy really to 2-star. We do get the 2-star here and lots of loot, but this is just an example given. So let's just continue grabbing up some of the elixir with these baby dragons. It's going to be really nice. It's going to work out really well for us. Keep an eye on those corner huts. But like I said, I think we're just going to use this to kind of push up a little bit. So that's why I'm kind of excited for using the baby dragon army. Just going to be an easy way for us to push back up and get into higher leagues, because we're going to have to get our equipment leveled up and stuff. So having higher star bonuses and stuff will be really nice for us. So let's go ahead and just start working through here. Sprinkle in all of these babies. Actually, we probably damaged this queen. Yeah, I think we missed on one of those. We could actually probably get this stuff out right here with the lightning. And then if we're going to push into this core, honestly, we could probably do it from the other side of the base, to be honest with you. Let's go like this, actually. Let's just send in a handful of babies. We don't have a battle blimp, which is okay. But let's send in a handful of babies, and then we'll just send them right in for the core here. So we'll just work them in there. Let's see if we can rage, hit Warden ability, and then push them into the middle of the space. Yeah, that should be pretty nice. That should be pretty good. All right, King's working through there. Let's see if we can get to that Town Hall. We do have... Let's zap all this stuff out over here. Nice. Those lightnings, man, they come in so handy. So handy. Now let's see if we can get to the Town Hall. Oh, yeah, King's on it. King's on it. He's taking a little bit of damage from the Inferno, but that's okay. That's okay. We're cooking. We're working. We got to get this right here. All right, nice. Let's see if we can get that Town Hall finished. Oh, Warden's working. Warden's working. Now, you could definitely argue that the sneakies would have been easier on this one. But we get through there. We get the 2-star, and we have enough to go home and upgrade one of our army camps. We did already get our star bonus messing around with the sneakies and stuff. Let's go ahead and let's upgrade this right here. So our clan castle loot is actually full, so we can actually go ahead and we can upgrade another one of these army camps right here. Yeah, that's nice. And then since we upgraded all of these storages, I don't feel guilty about popping off that Rune of Elixir so that we can upgrade it to more. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Now we are in an excess of gold, so what we'll do is we'll just put a little bit of gold into walls. Like I said, the gold priorities are a little bit later for me. I want to get like all these elixir and offensive priorities for now. So we'll go ahead and we'll spend most of that gold. We'll go ahead and we'll get our last army camp upgrading here today. Nice. And then let me see, how much would the king be with this goblin builder? 220 gems. I mean, I don't know that it's that urgent since our queen will finish up tomorrow. I think we kind of just chill out and then we'll drop the king back down once the queen's done. We'll drop the king, actually we could probably just drop the queen down. Queen's kind of a higher priority anyways, but we got all the army camps going up. I think next we'll unlock Overgrowth. We'll get the Headhunter unlocked as well, and then get the Dark Elixir storage upgraded, and then we can start working on these gold storages. We could even do the blacksmith, so we can kind of keep going down in line through here. And then after we get like to these resource buildings, that's when we can go ahead and we can throw in the workshop. We can get those new defenses, and we can be pretty good from there. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. Just a little bit of basics about farming. I mean, I feel like you guys all know this, right? But hopefully just a little bit of a refresher on how good baby dragons can be. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.